It's Tuesday, so y'all know what time it is. It's Taco Tuesday. Just kidding, guys. Y'all know what really time it is. It's Eden Zero Tuesday. So I'm happy we're back this week to read Eden Zero chapter 218. I have it pulled up right here. Eden Zero chapter 218 titled Saint Fire. So last chapter, a little recap, we left off. Rebecca found out that Captain Connor's her dad. Saint Fire Knox is her mom. Saint Fire Knox was waking up at the end of last episode. I thought last episode was really good, really sweet. It was a Rebecca chapter. I remember that. A lot of Rebecca, yeah. A lot of Rebecca curves, Rebecca everything in there. So really good chapter, but we're gonna jump right into this chapter, guys. But before we jump right into this chapter, I would just like to ask y'all if y'all could please like the video. If y'all enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it. It helps out the channel so much. It helps me out so much. So I would, like I said, really appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel, of course. Really, really appreciate that one. But let's get on with reading. All right. So we start off. Rebecca's in a towel. She's sprinting down the hallway. Mom! She abandoned her husband and daughter and became the founder of some freaky church? Rebecca. And she's one of the Ration 6 Galactica. Maybe I should be scared. Yeah. I wonder if she's strong. Or if it's just like her name that's everyone knows. So Captain Connor's pulling up. What happened to his happy suit? Tug. Yeah. They're all nervous. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, she got witch. What? Not witch. She got sister. What do you think you're doing? Grink. Ow, 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 ow. She got sister in a torture. She must be pretty tough. What do you think you're doing, ducky? The ducky. What am I doing in this crazy place? Rachel, stop. Connor? And is that... Okay, Rebecca's mom looks like she's kind of like what's her name? Launch. She's giving me Launch from Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball vibes. Holy. She seems like she's tough. The second she woke up, she started attacking me, and quick enough to put Rebecca's speed to shame too. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. See, the last thing I remember is Ziggy attacking the church. You can't blame me for thinking I was captured by Ziggy. Well, you were, so... she looks a little older. Tired or something. Look at how you've grown, Rebecca. Of course, now you start talking like a mother. As if you didn't abandon me. That's fair. Yeah, they look alike. So why did she abandon you? She's not gonna rebuttal that. I never knew where you came from. I didn't know the Church of Saint Fire were your family. Do they have anything to do with what happened? Anything I say will sound like an excuse. I still have a right to hear it. Tell me everything. I wouldn't know where to start. Maybe I should start by telling you where I came from. I'm from Miltz. Miltz? In the Yukino Cosmos. Okay, so we haven't been to the Yukino Cosmos. Somebody else was from the Yukino Cosmos. Can't remember who, though. There's been a church there for ages, the Church of Saint Fire. That church is my ancestral home. For generations, members of my family have been required to act as the founder of that church. I was trained from a young age to take the role myself. The Church of Saint Fire, they put their faith in time, right? Well, in a nutshell, sure. It ain't wrong to look at it that way, so she kind of country. They say for generations, the women in our family have had the power to control time. You know what I'm talking about, Rebecca? Keep talking. Time Leaper? Okay. So only the women. I hated being stuck in a family like that, so I ran away from home. I was at that age, you know. You ran away? I went all the way to the Outcosmos where I fell in love with Connor. He was a lieutenant commander in the Freedom Force then. What? Didn't you say you were a captain? This be before I were promoted. The 3 years I spent with Connor were the best years of my life. It was a happy time when I could forget my old life. But you left me. On the day our daughter was born, you left without a word. The Church of Saint Fire found me. They took you and your daughter away by force, is that it? Not exactly, but close enough. Not exactly? At first, I just did what they wanted, but then they killed Connor. So can she, they all have time powers, but are they the same? Can she cat leap too? What? There's a group in the Saint Fire Church called the Fanatics, and they weren't happy that you had relations with the next founders, so they... No. I still be alive. You turned back time. That's right. Connor was killed in a different world. Aw. I keep going back again and again until I found a world where Connor didn't die and she lived. Wow, that's why she lived. It sounds like something Rebecca's might be doomed to repeat, maybe with Shiki in the future. In that world, I went back to the church voluntarily without a word to him. After that, they kept me under house arrest. Then when Rebecca was about 4 years old, the Fanatics turned on her. Why? They said they couldn't accept a girl with an unknown pedigree. Did I die too? Oh, wow. Rebecca even came from a world where she died. I don't even know how many times I had to watch my daughter die. That's pretty sad, bro. I tried to find a world where you survived and we lived together. I tried hundreds, thousands of times to find somewhere, but I couldn't. This power can only do so much. So she does have Cat Leaper, the exact Cat Leaper. And I realized that I didn't have the ability to turn back time no more. What? What? She lost her power? But I couldn't. This power can only do so much. And I realized that I didn't have the ability to turn back time no more. As a last resort, I sent my daughter far away to the cosmos where the cherry blossoms dance. I'm so sorry. You could at least given me enough money to live off the rest of my life. Live off of for the rest of my life. She took it slightly light. I was sure that's what I did. I found a few believers I trusted. I gave them money and I sent them with you. But I get it. I was naive. I guess they took the money and ran. The Church of Saint Fire started scaling back after that. Eventually, they forgot all about their cockamamie traditions. So how did you get to be one of the Ration 6 Galactica? It was my mother they called that. Wait. It was my mother that they called that. What? It was my mother that they called that. Okay, she was supposed to be. Okay, her mother was the Ration 6. Okay, Galactica. Rebecca's grandmother. Her powers were really something. Everybody everywhere was afraid of her. Nox is the title that's given to all the church's founders. So her name is just Saint Fire, and Nox is just so Rebecca would be Rebecca Nox. The name took on a life of its own, and by my generation, it struck fear into the hearts of all. It struck fear into hearts all over the cosmos. The church came to find because my mother had passed away. Yeah, I'm so sorry I left you all alone, Rebecca. Whirl. Rebecca? I'm going to get dressed. I was fine. Happy was with me through it all. I never felt lonely at all. I still have some mixed feelings to work through, but for now, I'm glad I got some answers. And I'm glad I got to meet you. Rebecca, if there's one thing I want you to know, it's this. Not a single day went by that I didn't think of you. I've always loved you. Mom, Dad. Aww. Aww. Oh, that's the end? Wow. That chapter was definitely just a chill family vibe, revealing everything that happened with Rebecca and her family, her dad, how they got separated. Dang. So, dang, there's a bunch of other generations or worlds, universes out there where Rebecca is dead. Eesh. Wow, this was a pretty short chapter. It was good, emotional though. Wow. The fact that there has to be some slight difference with Saint Fire Nox's power versus Rebecca's power. 'Cause she said her grandmother had even like more terrifying power than she does. So they just seem like they will have time powers, but not necessarily the exact same time power. But Saint Fire looked like she actually did have Rebecca's cat leaper, which is, I mean, I guess you can have multiple of the same ether gears, not like a devil fruit where you can only have one or two of them. So, because Shiki has Satan gravity and Ziggy did, even though they were both technically Shiki, so that's why they could have both have Satan gravity. But he also taught it to Nero's son. Can't think of that man's name right now. Shura. So I'm really interested in these time cult fanatics. I think they're gonna become really important going forward, but they look kind of cold and creepy. So I'm excited to see what Mashima is gonna do with them. I think he's gonna actually pull those out. I think those are gonna be in the future. I doubt they're probably just gonna be fodder when we get to them, even though they're dope looking in these panels. They're super dope looking. But yeah, wow. Aw. I'm so happy for Rebecca. Saint Fire just did it all for the man she loved. She loved Connor, so she just had to abandon him to avoid him dying. Kind of reminds me of not Future Diary, Steins Gate. If you haven't watched Steins Gate, you definitely should watch Steins Gate, but definitely reminds me of Steins Gate. Constantly going back in time, trying to save the person you love, but eventually they just, I mean, it's like it's destiny. It's written that they have to die. So nothing you really do saves them, no matter how much you try, like saves them. So that's always sad, man. But I really like time travel stuff, so this is interesting. I wonder where we're gonna go. I still think there's some kind of connection between the time traveling cult and Mother. There has to be, and I still think there's some type of connection between Shiki's Satan gravity and Rebecca's time traveling ability. Whether that's has to do with her whole family and cult, or whether that's just specifically Rebecca and Shiki and their connection to Mother somehow. But I think we're going to be going to the Yukino Cosmos next. We're probably going to be maybe taking on these time cult people and like starting to really unwind where we're going to go with this time stuff and basically trying to get to point zero on the time map so we can figure out how to find Mother and how we can save the universe. But I think we're about to really hit a part in the story where maybe a couple chapters from now to where we get the big setup for where we're going and what's going to be happening for the rest of the series. Since we're entering the last arc saga of the series, it's time that we get that big main focus, that big main bad guy revelation. I mean, I know we have the AI, but that's, like I said, that's always been a little anticlimactic for me ever since it's been revealed. So I definitely need like a new form or something that's a little bit more threatening along with that AI. But yeah, guys, that'll be it for this week. It was a short chapter, but still a really good chapter. So I hope y'all enjoyed the live reaction, the read through. Hope to see y'all next week. Thank y'all for joining me. Hope you're having a beautiful day or night wherever y'all are in the world. Remember to like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel, please. And hit the noti bell so you know when I post and when I live stream. I post One Piece content, Blue Lock, live reactions to the newest episodes, and of course, these Eden Zero live reactions. Always, if you have any suggestions for other things you want me to check out, read, get into, or maybe even start live reacting to, or just posting reviews, stuff, just let me know what y'all would like me to do. I'll catch y'all guys on the flip. Peace.